Short box series round. It's an intro series, 3 to 5 repetitions. The setup of the equipment was the foot bar down, 2 springs, with box over the shoulder block strapped to the back and bar. On exercise setup, grab the strap out of the well. As you sit on the box, bring a foot on and under with the other. She's going to sit 1 hand's distance from the back of the box with the feet wide and taut over her ankles. Here we go, opening them up. Taking the arms, she's wrapping around her waistline, giving herself a hug. Her eyes are into her frame. She's in a lifted C curve, really pulling the ribs off the hips, slightly forward of her sits bones, curling through. She's activating her pelvic, her little perch of her pelvis, really scooping in and up. Abdominals lifted. The initiation comes from that active curl of the tail into the box while keeping the length of the waistline in the spine, rolling back, curling the tailbone under, and then exhaling to come up and over into that lifted C curve. And again, the gross movement pattern is to curl it back and to exhale, curl it up, keeping the lift of the ribs off the hips, coming through. Precision points, keeping the feet flexed. She wants to reach in opposition through the heels, has the tail curls under through that. Keeping the ribs into the body, and again, not dumping into her back, but keeping that lifted C curve all the way through the movement, even as she comes back up on top of her sits bones. Keeping the head in line with the spine, collarbones open and wide. Gross common errors is initiating from the upper back, pulling back from the back and coming through, losing the C curve, letting the ribs close closer to the hips, curling through, having no connection to the powerhouse. Rhythm and dynamics is smooth and controlled, curling that pelvis under, keeping the eyes into the frame with the neck long to come up smooth and controlled. Good. Yeah. Real-time execution, eyes into the belly, lifted C curve, keeping that head up in line with that spine. She curls back. To exhale, scoop up and over. Lifting that waistline even more, keeping the head back in line with the spine. And again, curl from the tail. Oh, that was the shoulders. Curl from the tail. That's it, to curl through. To lift up and in from the belly, lifting the waistline at the same time. One more time to curl back. And exhale, lift taller to come up into that lifted C curve. Signs of readiness is the ability to stay in the lifted C curve and to really initiate from the powerhouse and the low back, curling and activating the tail under. Building blocks would be maybe a shorter range of motion, curling the tail and coming back in. Working really small with it, curling through and up. And also maybe taking the hands to the front of the box, eyes curled in, head curled in, and curl back away from the hands, reach through your heels, legs are open and wide, and then curling back up to sitting, showing the lifted C curve through that. A good spot would be at the back of the head, having her press into my hands with her head so she stays lifted, wrapping those arms around her waistline, and then staying lifted into my hand as she curls from the tail, curls from the tail, from the tail. There you go, to bring it up. Another one would be just to hold on at the back and at the arms and have them curl back from your abdominals, reaching through the heels, and then showing that lift of bringing it up and over into that lifted C. Transition, she would simply hold on to the bar, grab the bar from underneath her legs, and bring it up towards her ears just in front for flat.